welcome back, guys. We are here, ready to shoutcast Guts once again.
I love Guts.
I don't think we've ever shoutcasted Guts.
Not today, at least.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
The knife round's happening at the moment. It's Guts vs XENON. So we're a little bit chillaxed here at the moment.
Certainly are. Look,
Getting on the caffeine. Getting ready to go.
You mean off the? I think off the caffeine.
Yeah, or maybe off the caffeine.
Yep.
But we'll just jump in the game here really quickly, because we're casting Guts once again. Obviously, you know who they are. But I'm just going to icon swap here really quickly. So we're watching Edward, Stang, Romper, Inertia Decade for XENON versus Dave, Highwind, Old Sport, Tom Lane, Lady Killer. This is the last LAN I hear for the XENON guys.
Oh, really?
The XENON guys played CGPL season, and I believe they played the CGP season as well with Inertia Decade, Romper, Stomper, and Edward. But I think Inertia and Romper are taking a break from CS. Decade has, I think, taken a break a bit as well. Stang is their fill-in at the moment. They haven't got their normal fifths, which they've had previously. Yeah. But big shout-out to Inertia. He's come to every single LAN in Melbourne flying in from Sydney.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so him and, you know, it's the unsung heroes like Inertia and Snurdy that really make these LANs. You know, the guys who, like Guts, who turn up every time. And these guys who fly in for every single event. It's these kind of guys that help the community.
Yep, they go that extra mile.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for the last .Rs to happen here at the moment. We've got our 3 .Rs to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away a performance gaming voucher, guys. What you have to do in the chat is type to us who will get the most frags plus assists in this game. And we're typing in chat here as well. We want you to say to us who will get the most frags and assists in this game. So we'll go off frags first. If someone has equal frags, we'll be going off frags plus assists, guys. So guess the person, and we'll give the performancegaming.com.au voucher out to one of you. Big shout out to Performance Gaming. Thank you very much for sponsoring this event. So we're getting ready to go live here, Jeremy. The map is Mirage. Probably my favourite map. Personally, I think, not necessarily always my favourite map, but I think this is the best map in CSGO. Mirage CE. It's just really balanced. The map requires a lot of teamwork. You've got to get that mid control, and you have to know counter flashes as a CT, which makes it harder. And I just quite like the map. But we're seeing a very standard push by D-Sky that just flashes over the top straight into A is the most stock standard eco you can see. As Dave's down to 4 HP fighting with Decade here. Let's see if we can find him real quick, but Dave managed to take him down. XENON are already on the rotate. Trying to bash this one out. Highwind does get a frag onto Romper Stomper as Inertia just gets smacked down. And Highwind just gets another frag. Whoever betted Highwind for the most frags, you're going to be giggling to yourself here at the moment. Who is that? Rabius. He's going to be giggling to himself right now, I think, with that 4 frag straight over by Highwind. Good work, Highwind, mate. High five to you. Unfortunately, Rabius, for you, Highwind did bottom the last game we played. But maybe he's had a bit of a break, bit of a relax, and ready to frag.
Ready to frag. Going on.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So as we're waiting for the anti-eco to happen, we can talk a little bit about what's going to happen in this game. Like I said, mid control's pretty much needed from the T's. If you can get control of mid, you can win Mirage. You've got so many options. If you can get control of mid, you can go up short, you can boost into window, you can come straight through mid. Like, you know, you can go wherever you feel like. You've got the whole map. Whereas, there's also a lot of good executions. If you come up to A, there's so many places you can smoke and flash over because you've got this part here. You can throw 3 flashes that will flash almost anywhere, and you can throw a smoke to connector, you can throw a smoke to spawn, all in one go. So, you know, Mirage really depends on... I think it's a T-sided map because there's so many entrances to bomb sites and CTs have so far to rotate. But, you know, it depends. It depends how it plays out. But honestly, especially the way D-Sky's been playing, I'm expecting D-Sky to win this 16-10. But XENON have got 3 draws today.
Yeah, that's
3 draws.
That's pretty unheard of.
Which is
in any
good because at the last LAN, they didn't play very well whatsoever, to be honest. They didn't play very well. And they came out last, and they were pretty disappointed. They came out lower than they were expecting to. But this LAN, they've drawn against Zeta, they've drawn against Noxious. So, you know, those are the 2 highest seeded guys. So that's pretty good for them. As Dave just gets a triple kill with...
That was awesome.
That shotgun.
I would love to see that again in like super slow mode now.
Dave is a magician. Have a look at his money. 12,850 cash money dollar bills.
The boomstick.
The boomstick, man. That's ridiculous.
Hide around a little corner, poke around like pedo, you know, bet, and just.
Is he keeping it? Nah, he's put himself an AWP. Treat yourself to an AWP, mate. Go have a steak dinner. You deserve it.
Oh, mate, yeah, I think he's gone one above
too many
steak
VBs.
dinner. He's gone straight for dessert.
Too many VBs, boys. Too many VBs. You just see him watching here at the moment. Let's see if we can get a pick off here. Let's see what the T's do. So it looks like the T's are doing a pretty standard round. 1 straight through to unders. Dave mid with an AWP. Tom Liner here. Old Spawn and Lady Killer running around. And then Old Sport running back, so Lady Killer's just going to sit here and just wait for the rotates. Very stock standard. As Highwind walks through and managed to get him off guard. Just trying to switch here through. Highwind at the moment gets taken out though, running straight through the mid connector. A flash is coming up. Dave getting a nice frag on Romper Stomper, who's picked out mid. Inertia replying though. So now it's a 3v3, but Inertia unfortunately overextending. Gets taken down by Old Sport Benor. So it looks like we're going to go for an A split here at the moment. Old Sport's just pushing up. If Stang can rotate really quickly for sure, he can get a few frags here. But Dave just takes down Edward straight away. So it's all up to Stang. And it looks like Stang's pretty content with just sitting around here in B at the moment. He's walking up short. I'm going to try to get some of those frags. The XENON guys really want to win their first round. I mean, you'd probably be thinking about a 9-6 half to the tees. I would be content with a 9-6 half, I think, to the tees. So hopefully that is something that these XENON guys can pull out. And they should be looking pretty good for the next round. Watching Stang here, just something to note as well. Stang is using the M4 silence, as you can see. A couple of the guys have been using it. Dave also got a double kill with his AWP this round. Stang's just going to be saving. Bomb's only just been planted, so this isn't a demo. We can't fast forward. So we've just got to wait it out. So a little bit more background on the XENON guys. Like I said, they played CGPL, unfortunately missed out on finals. Played CGP and unfortunately missed out on finals this season. And they decided to take a break from competitive Counter-Strike. And this will be their last LAN. Very sad indeed, because they are regulars. XENON have been to every single LAN in Melbourne, with Edward, Romper and Inertia, and then plus a couple of extras here and there. Sometimes Decade, sometimes some other players. As we're just waiting, 4-0 now, in favour of the Terrace of D-Sky, Jeremy.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Let's rock and roll with this. Terrace up, leading by 4. D-Sky here, well and truly out in front once again. I mean, this is what we saw exactly on the last map that we played. Inferno, they came out hard against their opponents. And honestly, Twerk, I don't think knew what hit him. I mean, they might have been taking it a little bit more easier. It didn't really matter so much if they won or lost that game. So, but anyway, still great to see, you know, these old school players really just bringing the magic back to the game here. Here we have it, a 4v4 rocket and rolling here. Lady Killer has been downed. I believe it is Stains and Decade also hitting the deck here. Edward follows suit here as D-Sky looking to romp it on home for another victory on the Terrace side of things here. Old Sport Benno with the big frag onto Inertia. He hits the deck, and this has quickly become a 4v1 situation. Huge flip there on the body count here. We've got Romper Stompy, or Romper Stomp?
Romper Stomper.
Romper Stomper, my bad. It's an A at the end. It's actually cut off, I believe. Such a long name. Anyway, here we have it. Coming around. Boom. Gets the headshot there onto Highwind. Well played indeed. He's got 3 left to dance with, to have a bit of a tango with, one might say. Tom Liner, Old Sport, and of course, Dave here. So Tom Liner being quite aggressive, pushing on in through with the AK-47 here. About to connect with Dave. Who's going to come out the victory in this one? Dave is going to go down here. Tom Liner, though, copping a few little bullets there to the torso. Just living it on 10 health.
Almost an extremely successful stave, and Tom Liner almost killing himself, jumping off the top of that as well. Trying to get to that AWP as fast as possible. That was that would have been interesting if Tom Liner killed himself after the time. But now it's 5-0 in favour of the T's, and the Disco guys are going for it. I think someone's PM'd Highwind and said, I got a $50 riding on you, mate, and he's just YOLOing it straight in, trying to go for those frags. The XENON guys are bought up, though, because that was an eco, and Romper did very well on that eco, as Decade gets that first frag straight away. Let's have a look at their setup here at the moment. It looks like they're trying to go for a mid short split. Once again, as Highwind does get taken down as the first one. As Old Sport managed to get a frag there onto Edward. As Lady Killer's just jumping through the window. He's going to try to catch him in the back. The XENON guys have been caught out quite a lot, getting shot in the side or the back of the head. I've noticed quite a bit. Lady Killer's able to just sneak through all the time. Slippery little snake just sneaking through and get that crucial frag. It's just going to get Romper Stomper right off guard. Doesn't realise he's coming through mid. And Nurse is trying to jump out though, do the same. He does take down Dave. If he can land that kill, it'll be very good for XENON. As he does, he takes down Lady Killer. There's quite a lot of spray going down. Let's take a look at Tom Liner. They're trying to push into the B side here at the moment. Who's trying to hold it? Stang trying to hold it here. Can Stang get this one? If he can get a pick right now, they will win the round. As Tom Liner's planning, but no, he gets taken down. Stang needs this frag. He needs it badly. He's getting a spray on, runs out of bullets, does take down Tom Liner. It's him against Benor. Benor takes him down. Decade versus Benor. Decade takes down Benor. First round for the CTs. Wonderful work there by Inertia at the start, Stang holding the site, and then Decade. Small moments of brilliance. Thank God. Thank God.
Finally, XENON is on the board here. Got to be happy with that one. A huge little clutch there from Decade. Buys an AWP, you know. Once again, Stake here coming on out. See what D-Sky has to say about that. Their first loss there on the board of... This map is Mirage, correct?
Yes, this map is Mirage.
Excellent.
Oh, Lady Killer's checking out his knife. Look at that. Look at that knife.
Absolutely.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Brings out
and he's gone. And he's just sitting there. Okay. Just watching Decade pushing through here at the moment. Trying to get those frags down. Romper Stomper just takes a first frag straight out of high wind. He's doing really well pushing that lowers actually, Romper. He's gotten quite he's got an eco frag on that round, and then Tom Lighter just woof straight in the head, takes him out. I think Fluke may be having a couple of PC issues because he's back. He's back with us. It's okay. Oh, nice flash by Fluke, but Inertia turns it just, takes him down, but then gets traded. Wonderful trading skills here by the D-Sky guys. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, bang, bang, double kill. Old Sport takes down one. D, and then Dave, the big Dave man, gets a kill. Dave Strizzle. It's all up to Stang now. Stang's got it all to do. Let's go back to Stang. Oh, nice frag there by Stang. The sub-in for XENON, showing them exactly what he's worth. Showing that he's worth coming to this Melbourne LAN. He's trying to spray down Tom Lighter, but no. Gets shot in the face. That was some good work by D-Sky then. And actually really good work by Inertia in short. Almost won them that round. Or almost brought the round back, sorry, Inertia. But unfortunately that trade was just really good. Once again, like I've been saying today, it's all about the trades. If your teammate dies, you gotta bury in there and you've got to get that frag back. You've got to avenge your teammate. And we're not saying it's just to get the frags. It's to secure a frag and even it up. Because you don't want to be down in numbers. You never want to be down in numbers, especially as a CT, but also as a T, because you want to be able to take the site. And look at Lady Killer here, just coming out, slaying.
Lady Killer, they're taking down two. Edward and Stang, I believe, hitting the deck here. Look at this absolute decimation here by the D-Sky team. I mean, Guts here is just coming out and playing some big stuff here, ladies and gents. 1-7 is the scoreline.
That was ridiculously close.
XENON here is probably been blindsided by the huge frags coming out from Lady Killer, and I want to say it was Dave, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah, that was ridiculously close because Romper Stomper just got 2 binks off. If he managed to secure those frags, that would turn into a 1v3.
Indeed.
And they could have won that eco. Looks like they're going to be pushing here once again. High Wind is searching for those frags. He's going to take down Inertia with a nade. Inertia copped that, basically sat on that grenade. And
this looks comfortable.
Yeah, this looks comfortable. Let's sit here. Didn't quite work out too well. He's gone to sleep now. And we're just looking here at what's going to happen. High Wind is searching for those frags. Look at him. High Wind wants those frags. Oh no, he's strafe shooting, which unfortunately doesn't work too well. Will he get Edward? He's just trying to reload here at the moment. As there are lots of kills happening on the side of the map that don't matter whatsoever, because I want to see if High Wind just shoots Edward straight through the box. What was that? Is Destiny at LAN? Is this Destiny in disguise?
That was amazing.
That was ridiculous. That was one bullet out of nowhere. He's probably there sitting just like... Have you seen that GIF where the Korean player wins a StarCraft match and he just claps to himself and shakes his head? I think he's doing that right now. He's just clapping and shaking his head because he's like, I'm just the best.
Look, I mean, he lined it up. He thought about it. It was like, estimating my opponents here. Just one bullet, that's all it was. Easy as pie. Here we have it. Decade here taking 70% damage to the torso. He's almost down and out here. Indeed here. Look at this. D-Sky is just... They're all over this like a rash. I mean, seriously, mate, this is getting kind of crazy now. You're calling a relatively close game. 16-10 is, I think, what you're predicting this round. The way this is currently being played here, D-Sky doesn't seem to be letting up at all here. Look at that. Demolition there from Benno straight onto Inertia. No questions asked. Beautiful headshot. Lining him on up here through the little tunnel here. Finally, Stang's here. I believe it's a substitute, correct. Pulling out the all-stopper with his M4, but it's not going to be enough here. D-Sky still with 3 players remaining. Edward, the last man now standing for the XENON team here. He's way back on, I believe, the A bomb side here. It doesn't even matter. D-Sky's just looking for the easy picks. They get it. 1-9 is the scoreboard here, and Jesus, the Guts guys, the veterans from 1.6 here are pulling out a showstopper and bringing down the house here in some fantastic CSGO action.
Yeah, that was an interesting round actually by XENON. Once again getting caught out the side. But like I said, you know, this is a T-sided map because, you know, when the Ts can take the sites like they are, the CTs have such a hard time rotating, and it takes so long for them to rotate. If you're, say, sitting in A tunnels, if they plant B, by the time you get to B, the bomb's almost going to be blown up. It's like a 35-second bomb timer. And you're going to take a good 15 to 22 seconds. So, you know, it's going to be a bit ridiculous. I've seen Eco here at the moment. Oh, Lady Killer just turns around and shoots him in the head. Old Sport getting quite a few frags here. As Decade does manage to get one onto High Wind. As Old Sport gets another frag there. Old Sport just walking around booking heads at the moment. This is ridiculous. Did anybody pick up Old Sport to be the fragger? Somebody did. Somebody did. Incensor did. Incensor's going to be pretty happy with that right about now.
There we go. Indeed, indeed.
That's good. That's
It's getting tough here. Look, only potentially 6 rounds remaining here. If this absolute thrashing stands its current course. Here we go. Oh, that little overhead view here. The bomb being taken straight up through the middle of the map here. So D-Sky can split, see what works, see what doesn't, and opt for a specific bomb site. Nice and easy stuff here. Dave, with that one in hand, just opting to sit a bit back, wait for those comms from his fellow teammates, and see what's up here. Lady Killer, they're taking 50% damage. Look at this Old Sport. He spots one in the form of Stang, but Stang too strong with his M4 here. Finally, XENON pulling it back now. They're up on the body count at the moment with 4v3 coming at us right at the moment. Romper Stomper here in a great position to take down the Tom Liner from inside Archers. Great stuff indeed. Throwing out now the flashbang. There's another one down there. Has he heard him? I'm not sure. High Wind now just throwing a grenade his way. Unfortunately, a little bit too far on that one. As Romper Stomper still with the 98 health to his name here. Another brilliant little toss of grenade there by Romper Stomper. Catching High Wind. He's now down to 61% healthy. As Dave still with that AWP in hand. The bomb as well. Strapped to his back. They're looking to head on over to what I believe is this B bomb site here at the moment. They're very tentative. They're just checking all the corners, making sure they don't make a wrong move. And that is exactly what you need to be doing in these super tense situations. A 2v4, you know, any slip up and you're basically going to be down and out for the round here. So, as D-Sky here now slowly but surely pushing in on through to this B site. There's 2 over there, and things here are about to get spicy because brilliant shot there by Haywin. Takes down the Stangs. As D-Sky now making quite a bit of noise. Romper Stomper practically through the smoke there. Dave with the retaliatory frag back with him at the AWP. Romper Stomper hitting the deck here. 2v1. Dave swaps out to the Glock, but it's not going to be strong enough. The accuracy not quite there. 210 goes to scoreline. XENON finally picking up their second round here on the CT end. Smithy, my man, back to you.
That's right. Unfortunately, no time for them to plant there. D-Sky played that one a little bit slow. And yeah, unfortunately for them. But XENON, a much-needed round. XENON really want to be getting the rest of the rounds for this game. I mean, I've seen Terrorists win on Mirage plenty of times after losing 12-3 CT half. The issue is, if you lose Pistol on T, that's almost 3 rounds you're giving away straight away. Unless you get the bomb plant down, you can force buy and win.
That's exactly
right. You've almost given away the game straight away if you lose. So there's a lot of pressure on the pistol round, which you don't want. But Edward says thank you. Just takes out Lady Killer. So straight away taking it down. As Edward knows, I think Edward knows that High Wind's there. Let's see where he goes. 418 kills on that stat track. Good old stat track skin. Tracks how many kills you get.
That's wicked.
Yeah, good on you, Edward. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to come up the ladder and come into Tom Liner. Peekaboo. Hello, Tom Liner. Well, he knows exactly where he is. As High Wind. That was a 1 bullet. All I heard was 1 bullet right then as he just peeks out. Decade, though, doing what he needs to do, but getting taken down. As Tom Liner just gets a double kill. That just went went south for XENON very quickly. As Inertia's in a good spot here to at least get 1 frag. As the bomb's being planted, he needs to focus Tom Liner. If he can get this frag onto Tom Liner, they can win this round pretty easily. But Tom's sitting inside the smoke. Stang's trying to push to the other side as well. The D-Sky guys are in a pretty good position, but Tom's being surrounded. But then I don't know where Tom is. Oh no! But then Stang takes it down. It's AWP VM4. It's the Old Sport versus the Young Blood. Old Sport shows him how is it done though, as he takes him down. Old Sport smacking him down. 11-2 now in favour of the Terrorists. CTs have to win the next couple of rounds, otherwise I don't see the game going too much their way.
Oh, indeed here. 2-11 it is. Just have a look at that scoreline here. Old Sport out in front for the D-Sky by just a little shave there. 18 frags his name, only 4 deaths. That's absolutely ballistic. High Wind on 17 for 8. Dave following up 12 frags to his name here. We have lots of action here happening at the A ramp here, and once again it is D-Sky. I have no words, ladies and gentlemen. A clean sweep, 5 down in about this space, or the span of 10 seconds. You don't see that too frequently. So the Guts team here is just pulling off. Look at that, rolling in the cash. XENON here with $0 to their name. they're waiting for that half and hoping for the best. I mean, they must have fingers crossed, including their toes as well at this stage in the game, because, you know, that scoreboard is just such a looming presence over their head right now.
Yeah, the minimum they really want is a 12-3, for sure. Let's see if Old Sport can get some frags here, but high win once again. I seem to miss his frags every single time. He just walked straight up A-ramp and took one. Looks like he should be able to kill Decade here as well. Oh, Xenon getting a double kill, but then Decade getting taken down. Highwind's trying to push through here at the moment. Stang, see if Stang's actually doing quite a bit of good work this game. Even though he's not pulling a positive KD, he's got that 1v1. He's got a few good kills. Old Sport caking that shot. Old Sport, oh no, caking a shot there massively as Stang managed to turn around and kill him. Now it's all up to Lady Killer. Lady Killer has been getting a fair few frags himself. He can 1v3. Fluke is a pretty good clutch king. Takes down Stang. 1v2 now, flashing into mid. He's going to try to peek out and get this guy who's coming out of lowers. No, and no, she's just sitting out of lowers, and Lady Killer's running back. Lady Killer hasn't got the bomb either, so he's got to go and get it. So Fluke's flashing into mid, he's pulled out his deagle. Oh no, swapping weapons halfway through. As they swap, good half, 12-3. Like I said, probably the minimum that these guys want. As Old Sport leaves the game, probably to probably do some settings. I'll just ask really quickly if we're pausing, as we've just swapped halves. Yeah guys, so we are going to pause really quickly.
Did we get down his score? I'm pretty sure we did. Got a $50 voucher, I believe, riding on this game here, thanks to performancegaming.com.au.
Yep.
And, yeah, I believe Old Sport was up in front.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, 12-3. Probably the minimum score that you want right about now. You know, absolute minimum. But like I said, you know, if Xenon don't get that T-pistol, it's going to be looking pretty bad.
Yeah, things are already grim. And they're only set to be worse if they lose that pistol round here. It's ever so important for them. 3-12 is the scoreline here. Guts team well and truly out in front on the map of Mirage against their opponents here, XENON. This is of course the TTHUB Melbourne CSGO LAN, proudly sponsored by performancegaming.com.au.
It looks like we're gonna do a not live score, 12-3. Just going to cancel half.
Chris, were you able to get a scoreboard update on the Adamant game by any chance?
I'll try and get one for you if I can.
We'll do our best, guys, to get a scoreline update for you on the other games that are going on.
Yeah, for sure.
As always, you can check out the good old brackets and see who won against who and all that good jazz over on challenge.com/TTHUB MC3. Nice and easy. Of course, that's a numerical 3, just in case you're wondering. I'll go ahead and link it in the chat for you, Chris. Take the, I believe, the pistol round away.
Yes, that's right. Tom Liner takes down Decade. Xenon really need to win this pistol round as Inertia replies there, getting the trade on Tom Liner. Like I said, trades are what you need. But Highwind gets a frag straight onto there, and then Old Sport takes one down. Edward takes down Dave. Old Sport is just missing a couple of shots, but then Highwind takes him down, and then that's it. 13-3 now. 13-3. Unfortunately, we've restarted, so we've lost all the scores. But we're gonna have to get them later off the stream.
Indeed.
So that's okay. We will be writing down who said what. So if Jeremy can go back through and write down who said what player was going to be the top scorer, and we'll go back through the logs tomorrow, and we'll be able to tell you guys who was the top scorer for this map. As we're just watching the D-Sky guys now, it is, if you click on here, it's 13-3 in favour of the D-Sky guys. Xenon. Inertia getting smacked down by Hoey there. It looks like it's going to be a B push. Going up to Edward. Does Dave have a shotgun? Dave has a shotgun. I'm pretty excited. As Lady Killer just smacks down Edward with a HE. Decade's trying to get a frag. The Lady Killer with a second frag onto Romper. He's only got a pistol. No, he's got a scout as well. As he just takes down Stang as well. 14-3 now in favour of them. As then I'm going to force buy. They could defend the armour. We'll see what's going to happen here at the moment. Are they going to defend the armour? It looks like they are. Yep, they have defend armor. They have to, for pride and glory. They want to force for the win. There's no point in saving for a draw, surely. They've got so many draws to be able to get out of groups. They might have to get a win, so they're going to force it up as Edward's just pushing through here at the moment. Let's have a look at what the execution's going to be. Looks like a standard split. Romper's jumping through halls. Inertia and Stang are going through mid. Decade's just milling around, and Edward's going to go straight through. And Inertia gets a frag straight into mid. He's going to pick up that short and try to spam it. He can almost hit Lady Killer from there. If Lady Killer peeks out a little bit more, he's going to be able to smack him in the face. Edward gets a pick. Edward gets a second one on Old Sport. Doing work, making up for his unfortunate last half. As they are on a surprise buy here at the moment, as Inertia takes out Dave as well. So it is all up to Lady Killer. And he's got a scout, but no, Romper Stomper shoots him straight through the box in the head 14-4. That's a very muchly needed round by the T's. A very muchly needed round by the T's.
Certainly is. Here we go. Let's check that economy at the moment here. Oh, both teams with a bit of cash. I believe D-Sky opting for the good old economy for this one. So let's see how that plays out. I presume they're looking for a few little pistol headshots. Hopefully they get a few on the board here. SMG's up at the ready for inertia here. He comes around to the side of middle. He's got two players pushing him from the top right-hand side right now. They're about to connect. I believe flashbang out a little bit too late on that one. Cops a few tags. And as he just retreats on out of there. Good old inertia now sitting on 53 health. Ducking in, weaving his way in. Decides to go for it again. But Highlander too quick on the pistol. Old Sport as well, taking out Decade, I believe it is. And boom, here we have it. Somehow, with AK-47s, XENON has lost this round. So D-Sky did pick up an AWP or two.
Oh, not quite yet.
But,
the round is not over, as Romper says. He just takes down one. Can he 1v3? Can Romper 1v3? He just takes down the first play. Throwing a flash into mid. Both the enemies have no armor and they are so low. He needs to shoot them both in the toe. But Dave's holding a line and Dave misses a shot. Romper, he gives him another chance, but Romper misses a shot too. This is becoming a little bit crazy here. Romper's got all the pressure on him. 36 seconds left on the clock and he has the bomb. The D-Sky guys are playing this so aggressively. He could win this 1v3 and keep them in the game. He's going to flash up into short right now. He's got his pistol out. Oh, he's just been big. He takes down a high win. 14-5 now. This game is starting to get really close, bud. Really close.
Still a few round deficit here to the XENON guys, but that play there from Mr. Romper Stomper. Damn! That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff indeed here. Finally bringing it back is XENON. Scoreline, I think, sits at 14 to
5.
14 to 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
As
Here we have it. We're going to be following some of these XENON guys. Once again, we are locked and loaded with inertia. He drops down for the round here. D-Sky opened up big once again early in the round here. Huge frags coming out from the Tom Liner, as well as the Lady Killer, aka Fluke, I do believe. So 1v3. We saw this last round. It's Stang, I should say. New fellow, new blood, not going to be able to get the job done, unfortunately. They're just getting romped in hard by Highwind. So here we have it.
Highwind's looking pretty good for the MVP.
This is match point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is match point, and Highwind's looking pretty good for the MVP right about now. Looking pretty good for the MVP, which is great. But XENON actually forgetting that there was a CT sitting here who dropped down to here and killed about 3 or 4 of them that round. So that was rather interesting. As we're just waiting for Old Sport here. Just trying to see if we can get a frag. The XENON guys have to open up with some frags. They've got some shots down onto Lady Killer. We've got Dave with a Mag 7, Old Sport with a Dak, and Lady Killer with an AWP. Oh, and it works perfectly for Dave. Who needs to aim when you have a shotgun? Dave's been playing for too long. He's way too old. Just run around with a shotgun and just kill everyone, obviously, because you only have to half aim at them. Exactly. Brilliant. Brilliant. Stang just getting the shots here. Lady Killer takes down an issue, but Stang replies. Now it is a 2v2. XENON have to do this to stay in this match. Can they do it? Decade's only got a pistol. If he gets around this corner, no, Lady Killer AWP to the head. There's nothing much you can do about that. Not unless you're inside a tank. And she says, man, I think he's a bit ragey. As Edward's coming up here at the moment.
Bedtime is the call here.
Edward's just creep. Edward's gonna shoot. Edward could 1v2 this. Look at this. Edward's gonna get Lady Killer. Turn around, Edward. Edward, turn around. Turn around, Edward. Oh god. Oh no. Edward misses him just. GG. 16-5 to XENON. Sorry, 16-5 to D-Sky, aka Guts. And Highwind taking out so many frags in that match. We will confirm with you guys tomorrow what the score was for the $50 performance gaming.com.au voucher, because we want to be for sure. To be sure. That was ridiculous. XENON were on a comeback train, but
wasn't enough.
It just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, unfortunately for XENON. They have so many draws today. So many draws. So it's an interesting.
I think they had 3 draws today out of 4 or 5 games. Is that correct?
Yeah, 6 rounds total, 3 draws.
Yep. That's
3 draws, a win and a loss.
That's bonkers.
So that's 5. So I guess they have 1 more to play. We'll see. We'll be updating the brackets as well, guys. We will be linking the brackets in the